don't take shit. Down here in them tall pines, and folks will tell you quick. There's just a few rules I think we need to discuss. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, in God we trust. I'm a proud American.
Rule number one, just do what you say. Let's make this simple and clear. If you said you were leaving when Donald took over, then why in the hell are you here? Rule number two is simple and true. Just do unto others like they're doing you. Let's take off our mask and stop being fools. There's too many sheep, too much wool. Rule number three, do not believe all of the bullshit on TV. Rule number four, I've said it before and I'll say it till I die. Hypocritical asses play to the masses. Motherfuckers, why? If you don't like the land and freedom's at hand, then motherfucker, bye.
I come from a long line of them folks who don't take shit. Down here in them tall pines, and folks will tell you quick. There's just a few rules I think we need to discuss. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, in God we trust. I'm a proud American. I'm a proud American. I'm a proud American.
Rule number five, let us open our eyes. It's left, it's right, there should be no sides. America. Rule number six, we're dividing ourselves. Quit buying this shit. Rule 7 needs a breakdown, so let me break down where it is that we stand now. Quit giving trophies just to compete. God forbid a kid suffer defeat. Rule number 8, it always offends. The same old topics again and again. Stop the race bait, cut the victim card, stop the cop hate. Damn, it's getting hard. Fuck white power, Antifa, blow me. Fuck a K 3 times on August Holy. Middle finger up, flying just to them. I'm an old school, proud ass American, Jack.
I come from a long line.
How's everybody doing tonight? Casper, type in there for me again. I can see you on my chat here, but I don't see you on chat. There it is. Never mind. Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing? Are y'all ready? And Ghost Devil, if you're in here, brother, he done it again. Perfect. 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 The background, check the background out. Hold on a minute. Check the background out. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Wait till you hear the outro, Tashi. The ending video. If y'all would go up there and copy that disclaimer and keep it with you, you're welcome. I want everybody to be able to put that disclaimer in for me, would you? It's pinned to the top, so y'all go copy that. Like I said, this is the first show. There you are. Why didn't you have one? I'm sorry. There you go, Tashi. All right, guys. Hold on just a minute, guys. Well, what we're going to do is I got to get back into the paper, the Rogersville Review. So that's where the paperwork is. But if anybody else can get back into it, I would really always, y'all. They won't let you copy it on your phone. Let me see if I can do it again down here. Hold on just a minute. Really? Thank you, Shane. Uh, all right. I'll just tell you from what I know until I don't know why it won't let me. Let me see if it'll let me do it like you. Okay. See if it'll let you copy it like that. I just put it back in chat out there. I was working on it, babe. See if it'll let you copy it like that, y'all. And also, give me a warning if y'all can hear me. Good. Really? See if it'll let you, Tutti Frutti. Yeah, send it to him on Messenger. All right. All right. One thing I want to talk about to begin with, and like I said, I have to go back in and sign back up on the paper that this was in, is the corruption down there in Hawkins County. First off, send it to Rocket, Tutti Frutti, Casper, hello, Pat. How are you? And I'm sorry, I forgot to say this. Hello to everybody in here. I'm sorry I didn't get to say that. I was trying to get everything situated and looked up, and it was like 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I just went ahead and started everything. But like I said, the first thing that I want to talk about is Ronnie Lawson. Hello, Joni. Ronnie Lawson has been in the sheriff's department some way, form, or fashion since 1977. Okay, since 1977, it's either, I want to say 7 or 10 missing people in Hawkins County. There's been no sign of whatsoever ever since he's been in duty, been in the sheriff's department. He could have been a deputy, whatever. Now he's the sheriff. There's all kinds of stuff going on down there, all kinds. And the reason I say this is that's not a good, what is it? It's not a good ratio turnout for that police department. They let a lot of things go. And I will say this. I know, and because it happens here, but I know that they take some of that money that comes in and they supposedly tag it and put it in, you know, their confiscation room or whatever they call it. But I don't think that they put it all in there. You got a lot of people that turns a lot of drugs in and money. Thank you, Casper. Yeah. And where does it all go? Where does it all go? Another thing that bothers me about that town is if you're not related to the Lawsons and you get pulled over for a simple traffic violation or something, you get a longer time than anybody else. I'll go ahead and say it. They think it, since when they put that badge on, that they're gods. Not all. I'll say 85% think that they're gods. You're a fine dumpling, but 85% of the law enforcement think that they are gods because they put a badge on and they can do whatever they want. Send it to Dumpling too, Angel. So what I got to say about that is very wrong. They're, I don't know, showing favoritism. One good thing is that they're supposedly, and I haven't seen proof of it yet, just hearsay, is they're letting the FBI do most of the work on the Summer Wells case. Now, whether that is true or not, I have no idea until I find out for sure. I will not know. I hope it is. Pat Gaines, it's called, yes, his son got convicted of SA, got 20 years. Now listen to me, 20 years in a penitentiary, and you're only serving 1 year. How in the hell do you do that? There's no way. You can go anywhere else and look. Anywhere else. And if somebody gets 20 years, they're going to do more than 1 year. He's going to serve 1 year and 19 years on probation. I don't see that happening. That's supposed to say we the people's. How'd her say tattooed rebels? Is that what it says? It does, don't it? Hold on. Why does that say that? All right, Becca, copy this again and make sure everybody gets it that says we the people. There we go. I don't know who it was. I know, Casper. I sent her, I put in the wrong thing. I think it was Sharon, maybe. Or it might have been Pat. Yeah. Okay. You know, what the hell is his name? Brandon Lawson was like a preacher or a deacon or something in the church, okay? Oh, okay, Tootie. And their church is in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Now, churches do have like camps and stuff, right? And I think the furthest I've seen is like a 50-mile from where the church is for camp, possibly even 100. And I'll go as far as to say at least 150 miles from the church. How many churches do you know that has a camp almost to the Canadian border if they're here in Tennessee. How many camps do you know from churches here in Tennessee are that far? Let me find it. I got to think of the name of the church again. Jesus. Let me see if I can find it. Got to find it. Give me just a second. Okay, Brum. Okay. Let me go right up here. Okay. All right. I am trying to find. There it is. All right. Let me go back. All right, I'll just do it like this. All right. Let me bring up this. Hey, Pac-Man, how are you, buddy? All right. All right. If y'all see this right here, this is their church. It is Burham Baptist Missionary Church. And right here's the address, 1324 Burham Road in Rogersville, Tennessee. Okay, this is the church. You see the address though, right? Rogersville, Tennessee. All right, go right over here. Okay. See, Burham Missionary Baptist Church. Burham Camp. Burham Camp is a non-denominational church camp in upstate New York, located just minutes from the Canadian border and operating now for over 70 years. Each year, numerous families come out to the camp, nestled back in the woods for a week of Bible study, games, worship, community outreach, witnessing, and even some fun. Slid into the packed week of growing closer spiritual togetherness, along with strong family ties. Welcome you to a week of quiet and focus on God. If you would like more information, please contact John and Tara Stevenson through our church page. Okay. There is Burke Camp. Now, why would you have a camp that far away from your church? And I'm saying it may be. So I want to, this is called Burke Camp. All right, let's see where it shows it on here. All right, located in Burke, New York. I don't know, Tootie, but it's awful peculiar. And if I'm not mistaken, Summer went to that church. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, but if you know, so I'm going to show you where. What's that thing called? What is that? Uh, the map where you can shows the whole world. Earth, Earth view. Is it Earth view? No, it ain't Earth view. What the hell is that? Hold on just a minute. Goodness. Thank you, Tootie. Oh, it's been a long day, guys. Very long day. All right. Let me get the address. All right. Let's go from. Let's look here. Okay. All right. Now I got to get. Like to see. Hi, B Diamond. I'm just talking about the corruption in Hawkins County. All right. Let me find Hawkins County, Tennessee, right quick. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to work on some more, but this is basically what I'm showing you. All right. All right. This is Hawkins County, Tennessee. Welcome, B Diamond. Thank you for coming over. BB Diamond, I'm sorry. This is Hawkins County, Tennessee, where Summer Wells went missing. All right. And this is where the church is. It's in this area right in here. Okay, back out. Now their camp is that far right there, which is near the Canadian border. Because there's Ottawa, there's Carlston Place. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you go up around this way, and the Canadian border is right over there. There's Ottawa, Canada. Why would you have the church's camp that far away from where you're at? Why do you need to be so close to the Canadian border for a church? Hey, Missy 18, how are you? Why do you need that? That's too far for a church camp, in my opinion. And like I said, this is just going to be a short show to get everything situated and everything. But seven, exactly, Casper, thank you. 7 to 10 people have been missing in Hawkins County since 1977 when Ronnie Lawson went into the sheriff's work, in the sheriff's office. I'm not saying he wasn't a sheriff or anything like that. He probably started out as a deputy or whatever. But 7, not to me, it don't. Every church I've ever been in has been within the state where I'm from. That's just on me now. I mean, if y'all know of any other churches that have way far out of states near a border, I don't guess it really matters where it's at, but near a border. I mean, to me, BT, in my opinion, that's why what Tattooed Angel says, so they can take them across the border, and it's easier to, you know. But those are just my opinions now. No, I haven't, but that's a good idea. So let's do that. Let's go. Where's the map set on here? We'll just go right here, here. Okay. So we'll go to the church and get. Let's go get that address for the church. Okay. Now let's go back over here. Get the actual location. Goodness gracious. Hmm. Let me show you what it says when you type in the address for this church. And I'll do it again, okay? Can y'all see that right there? Or let me make it bigger. All right, do you see what it says there? That's the address. I'll go over here and show you. All right, see the address right here? 970 East Road, Burke, New York. Okay. I'll just go ahead and copy it. Go over here, and I'll put it right back in. Hit this. Look what it says. Google Maps cannot find 970 East Road, Burke, New York. Cannot find it. Okay. There's the road from the church. Okay. All right, let's just do it with, well, it's got to have that in there. Let's do it without east. Let's take the east out. It's a 15-hour and 7-mile trip, or 15-hour and 7-minute trip. Where's Bobby Joe? But was that another church or was that your church's group? Because this is their church's retreat. I just think that's a little too far and a little too close to the Canadian border. See where it's at? All right, right there is where it's at. All you got to do is go down here and get on this little side road here, and you're in Montreal, Canada. I'm just saying I'll say this: where I was raised, we didn't travel no farther. I think the farthest we traveled for a trip was 50 miles. That's what I'm saying, Michi. Montreal's a big city, and if they get in there, I mean, I'm not saying they did. There's all kinds of places. Did you know SDA Church has insurance for missing children? And they do. I know that, but I'm just saying that's just a little odd to me, guys. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. There's no way I would let my kids go that far on a trip for that. Let's see. I don't know if it is or not, B Diamond. This is the church that Brandon Lawson, the sheriff's. I'm not saying it is. It may be. I know I've seen her there in pictures. And this is the church Brandon Lawson was a preacher or a deacon or something at, the one that's in jail for SA. That's only serving 1 year of a 20-year sentence. Somebody besides me that's been in trouble with police, make it make sense to me that a 20-year sentence you only serve a year, especially for what he done. Hey, hippie grandma. So I'm just thinking there's a lot of corruption going through there with Ronnie. He's letting too much stuff happen. He's getting old. He's getting careless. And there have been a lot of people Oh, exactly. That's exactly right, BB. Playing the daddy card. But still, someone should have said something about that. Now, maybe when his daddy loses his term in office again, and the only reason he's been in term so long is he scares people into voting for him. He's in Granger County jail. And Becca sent me that. Let me see if I can find that again. I think I showed it last night, but I just want to be sure that I was right. I think Becca sent it to me. No, as a matter of fact, I know she did. All right. All right. All right. This is through Vine Link. Let me bring this back up. I found it. Y'all got to give me a second. Or, excuse me, Angel's got to give me a second. All right. All right. Now, that's his name. Brandon Lewis Lawson, age 43, white male. When you show the photo, that's him. That's Ronnie Lawson's son. This is a Sullivan, not a Sullivan County, I'm sorry, Hawkins County uniform. It might even be Granger County, but it says, we're not signed up for notification. He is in custody as of March 3rd, 2023 at 10:47 at night in Granger County Detention Facility. And right it's in Rutledge, Tennessee. Rutledge, Tennessee. Well, there's been a lot of people around up here saying that Ronnie scares them into voting for him or reelecting him or whatever it is. No, he's still in jail. It says he's still in custody right here. Now, this was March 3rd, though, and this is May. So, but it don't say he's moved or anything, but it still says he's in custody. I know. It is, ain't it? He done awesome on the video and everything. And a lot of small towns around here, they stay in office for you. Because, right, Missy, but that's if he's a good sheriff. There's nobody going to run against him. But people run against him, and he scares people into voting for him, so he will stay in there. The longer he stays in there, the better off he's going to be. It's just, in my opinion, it's bullshit. And this channel I can say that on. But it's bullshit because I think once you've run for a while, that's enough in my book. Just like with Let's Go Brandon. He needs to bounce too. But these are just my opinions, guys. So, I hope it don't offend anybody. If it does, I'm sorry. And no offense to anybody when I say this, but if there's a lot of if there's any snowflakes in here, y'all don't need to be in here. Miss PJ. But everybody I've seen so far is awesome. I mean, y'all been perfect. Y'all are great. I love y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I just wish that they would get some of these people out of here. They need to be gone. They need to be gone. So, what are y'all's opinion on, let's see. Let me just do this. All right, guys. I put a poll in there. I want to know y'all's opinion. Y'all check it out and tell me. And I'm just upstarting this channel. This is the very first. This is the premiere of We the People. Yeah. And that's what he's wanting. He's wanting more money. He's wanting more money. And let me see if I can find it again. You got to click on the question. Let me shrink that down a little bit. Lord have mercy. I had to find it again, but I did have a picture of his house. Yeah, it's let's see what the poll says so far. New sheriff, and I did spell sheriff wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. Says new sheriff for Hawkins County. Yes, no, or I don't know yet. 89% says yes. 5% says no. 5% says I don't know. Hey, Rita Ledford, how are you? Well, I was just got done talking about in my opinion, they need to get a new sheriff in there so something can be done to find this little girl. In my opinion, they're not doing nothing. They're more worried about their son being in jail for 20 years and getting him out after 1 year. They think that's more important than finding this little girl. Like I said, 7 or 10 people missing in Hawkins County with no word of them whatsoever since 1977. No clues, no answers, no nothing since 1977. Why? Oh, yes. Like I said, BB, he's been there since 1977. And I'm not saying he's been there as a sheriff, but he's been there in some capacity as a deputy, a clerk, or whatever. And now the sheriff since 1977. That's a long enough time to be in office. Now, I think he's been the sheriff for the past 15 to 20 years. That's just my opinion, my personal opinion. I think something needs to be done. I think he needs to be booted out of office, take him on out, put a new sheriff in there, and see if this new sheriff can find some stuff. Because I'm going to tell you this, guys. This is my opinion of 85% of law enforcement. 85. Not all law enforcement are bad. 85% of the law enforcement think, and I'll be showing that on this channel, trust me. Yes, and his father was sheriff previously also. But 85% of law enforcement When they put that badge on, they go into God mode. They think they are better than you. They think that the laws don't pertain to them. You can go out here and do 90 mile an hour. They're going to pull you over and get you a ticket. Just like that lady cop that done the video that was talking about, if you see a cop behind you, get the fuck out of the way. No. Our taxpayers, our tax dollars, pay police officers to get out there and guard for us and protect us and do all this. But they think once they put that badge on that they are God. They go into God mode. They think they're better. They think they can do what they want to. And I'm just saying 85%, not all. And the 85% ruins that 15% that's trying to do the actual job and protect and serve the community they work in. But the 85% are just out there to throw their authority around. And I'm going to tell you this, whether people like it or not, if you are ever pulled over, please videotape yourself being pulled over, because they will violate your constitutional rights if you do not videotape the interaction between police officers. Why do you think so many people get shot or tased or hurt? I have a lot of videos. They're not mine, but I've watched a lot of videos, and I will be showing them on here, that shows cops thinking that camera is not on them and they can do what they want to. You do not have, unless a cop says you are detained, you do not have to answer any question. You do not have to give him your name, your number, your social security, or anything like that. You are allowed to videotape in public. You are allowed to videotape public officials, which means police officers. You can videotape anything in public. If they want to protect their privacy, they have to protect it. If I don't want nobody to see me, if I walk up to somebody and I see he's got a camera, I'm covering my face. That's how you protect yourself. Cover your face. If you got a name tag on, cover it, cover your face. You have to protect your privacy. Do not it's what in every state, BB? You're talking about videotaping in every state? Check within your state of, what's it called? The stop and question. Or stop and ID, not stop and question. See if your state is a stop and ID. My state is not a stop and ID. They cannot just, if you're walking down the street and they pull over and they want to get your name, here they can't, unless they are investigating or say they're investigating a crime and they have to give you RSA, which is reasonable suspicious activity. They have to give you a reason that they stopped you to ask you for your name. If you're not detained, go on about your business. Hey, Mojangles. Which part? I just went over a bunch of them. The stop and ID, you'll have to check with your own state. My state is not a stop and ID. They cannot just stop and ID me for the hell of it. But guys, my wife is getting ready to go live. Somebody dropped Becca's link in there, and y'all please go over and check with her. So far, no, do not let nobody come in to your house without a search warrant. And this is just me. This is what I do, what I would do. If they pull me over, take me out of the car, and they want to search my car, no. You're not exactly Brittany Blue Eyes. They're not planting stuff in my car. No. You're not allowed to search my car. Okay. Thank you, Mojangles. The poll is new sheriff for Hawkins County. Should there be a new sheriff for Hawkins County? 91% said yes, 5% said no, and 5% said I don't know. So the people have spoken, and they think that Ronnie Lawson needs to go. See, they can't do it in Oregon as well. So it's I guess it just depends on your state. You'll have to check up on the laws in your state for stopping IDs. Okay. Tootie or anybody can, okay. If y'all would like to, please go over and check out Tattooed Angel. She will be going live next. This is my wife. Yeah, they ain't going through your purse either. That's personal property. They have to have a warrant to go through your personal property. They cannot go in your pockets either. They can pat you down, but a man has to pat a man down and a woman has to pat a woman down. If your woman gets pulled over, it better be a woman cop patting you down. Or you can get some money out of it. You have to get your lawyer, but you can get some money out of it. And I'm not saying that just for people getting money, but don't let anybody, do not let anybody violate your constitutional rights. It is an American, it is an American's, it is the privilege of Americans to live under the Constitution. It's good to see you. So Ghost Devil is the one that made the pick. Let me show you the pick again. Just like I said, he done the background for me. He done my intro. Tattooed Angel does mental health. So please go over and check her out. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay, but please go over and check her out. Thank you, Miss PJ. I was going to say that just now. So when a cop tells you that I'm investigating I'm investigating car break-ins. Okay. They want to know your name, where you live, and all that. The only reason they're wanting that is to put you in the system. And all they got to do is look you up anytime. If they want to do anything, well, we'll just go over here. I did see a boy that got pulled over for a minor traffic violation, and they kept him for 45 minutes. Now, 45 minutes. And they let him go, and he sued like 3 or 4 months later. So I don't know how long the statute of limitations are. But guys, please go over and sub up to Tattooed Angel. Check her out. She's a good woman. She does a lot for people. She helps them out the best she can. Now, she is not a doctor. It's just her personal opinion because she suffers with some PTSD and stuff like that. So she just gives her side of it. And she talks about it. So please go check her out. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow night on Tattooed Rebel. I do true crime on Tattooed Rebel. This is not conspiracies, but corruption and dirty cops and all that. That's what We the People's for. It's a constitutional page or constitutional YouTube. But please come back. You'll just have to sub up. And if you sub up and and just hit the notification bell, and that way, if I do ever put anything out, it'll let you know, and then you can come on back over and check it out. Thank you, BB Diamond. But thank y'all for being here. I love each and every one of you for being here for the first time. The new people that's here, I thank you so much. Like I said, please go over to. I have 3 channels myself. My wife has 1. Friday nights we do a bonfire on White Trash Family. And if Becca will put that in there, it's White Trash Family. Come on over and check that out. Friday nights we do music. We listen to music. It's like a bonfire. We just play music for a couple hours and sit around and just listen and have a good time. My wife dances. This week it would be a surprise thing. So, like I said, please come on over. I'm going to get my Nightbot fixed up for this channel. That way it'll work. And that way it'll have my channels on it. But if not, if somebody could please throw them in, Tattooed Angel, just put White Trash in there. Go sub up to that. Have a good time with the bonfire. Thank you, Pat. Angel put in my Tattooed Rebel channel in there. He's feeling better, Casper. Thank you for asking. He's feeling a whole lot better. He gets a little upset every now and then, but he's doing good. But thank you for asking. And thank you, Pat Gaines. So again, like I said, when Becca puts that in, I'll go ahead and get rid of. This is a surprise this week. It's a surprise theme. Last week we done 80s love ballads. The week before that we done 50s and 60s rock and roll. I just change it each week, and then I have an email that you could send requests in for me to play. It don't have to be the theme. It don't have to be the kind of music for the theme I'm playing that week. So you can, it's all genres. Thank you, Miss PJ. But this week it's a surprise. But you can request any song that you want to. Any song that you want to. And I'll play it at the beginning of the show because that's when I play the request. And then after that, I'll play the theme. But again, guys, I hope you like everything. I hope you like this channel. Like I said, please come back again. Y'all go check out White Trash Family. Go check out my true crime channel. It's Tattooed Rebel 2229. Angel put the links in there for Tattooed Rebel and White Trash. And then this one, and she put her channel in there. So please go sub up to those channels. And I'll see you again real soon on one of these channels. So again, guys, remember, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Thank you for showing up. And if it wasn't for you, none of my channels would be here. So I love each and every one of you. And remember, we the people.
Land of the free, home of the brave. Have you ever asked yourself how to get that way? Times are a-changing. El Presidente lost his mind. Everything's upside down and that just ain't right. You don't like our country. You don't like our flag. What makes you think that we give a damn about that? There's a million pissed off rednecks just like me, and we're all sick and tired tired of this bullshit on TV. I guess you didn't know, but you don't mess with generally. You have a right to burn my flag, and I have a right to kick your ass. You don't like our traditions, you say we've done you wrong. Why don't you pack up your bags and take your ass back home? 'Cause this is my home, and son, I'm mad as hell. I think whooping your ass is worth a couple nights in jail. There's a million pissed off rednecks just like me, and we're all sick and tired of this bullshit called PC. I guess you didn't know, but you don't mess with generally.